It is the scene that has captured headlines across the nation, the deadly train derailment in Washington state.
The tragedy is raising concerns about passenger rail safety, including here in Hampton Roads. So what systems are in place to protect riders?
13 News Now reporter Jacqueline Lee spoke with HRT about the light rail system. She's live at Harbor Park.
Yeah, Regina, well, the biggest question from that train derailment is how a train was going 80 miles an hour in a 30 miles an hour zone. It got us thinking about our local transportation system like the light rail right over here, and it made us wonder what measures are in place to monitor speed and also ensure safety. The Tide Light Rail spans throughout all of Norfolk, carrying more than 4,500 passengers on average daily. Through downtown's windy streets, it'll go 10 miles an hour. But outside of that, it can vamp up to 55 miles an hour. But what factors are train engineers looking at to determine speed?
The environment in the urban setting, interaction with traffic signals, interactions with pedestrians at crosswalks.
Tom Holden is a spokesperson for Hampton Roads Transit. While the light rail is different from an Amtrak train in terms of speed and travel distance, they both carry passengers.
You know, standard safety protocols that all transportation agencies follow. You know, training, obey speed limits, follow the signs.
So I wanted to learn more about the train operators. While speed limits are set, operators can exceed them, which is what investigators believe happened in Washington state yesterday. For Norfolk's light rail, enforcing speed limits is done through a process similar to the way state troopers enforce speed limits on interstates.
Street supervisors assist in maintaining the consistent speeds, and we do that with radar guns to make sure the operators are running at the appropriate speed.
But speed is at the heart of the question here. The Federal Railroad Administration is the federal agency that regulates the speed limits of trains. I wanted to know, number one, how do they determine the speed limits? Who's monitoring that? How often are the speed limits violated? I called and emailed the Federal Railroad Administration several times today. No response. And as soon as we get answers from the Federal Railroad Administration, we'll keep you updated on air and online at 13newsnow.com. Live in Norfolk, Jacqueline Lee, 13 News Now.